Lone Star State in Houston, Texas. Nighttime baseball from beautiful Minute Maid Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between. What do you got?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour in sync. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. The longer.
This one under the lights. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Brantley. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Rose, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Two 1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Jordan Montgomery will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Stan, any thoughts?
Really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit, left-hander from the University of South Carolina. Not an overpowering fastball, kind of like Andy Pettit. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. His secondary pitches he needs to improve on a little bit, but this guy has a bright future. Quality arm from the left side.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. To the gap, Reddick is on his way home. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Voit ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. And they get the double play at third. Giancarlo Stanton now, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Here it comes. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Stanton playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder. And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Reddick is going to have room out there as he puts. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 0 for 4.
Alex Bregman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Montgomery playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Batting 7.
Standing in, Robinson Chirinos. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Rare display of small ball here as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting 8.
So striding forward now, Yuli Gurriel. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 2. First offering on its way. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Stanton. Into the Crawford boxes and gone.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Batting ninth.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz.
Aledmys Diaz.
To the left side, but it's well foul. 3 runs already home here. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them.
23.
Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
First offering on its way. This is pulled into right. Judge is right there as he takes it for the second out. On to first, a double play. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 Houston. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And it's fouled away. Now here's the pitch. A full count, 3 balls and Full count still. Another payoff pitch. Fouled away. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. As he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he lays off for ball one. And it's 1-2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Aaron Hicks is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 4-0. Digging in now, Josh Reddick. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his number since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. And now a triple play as he couldn't get back to the bag, and the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's digging in. DJ LeMahieu back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now batting. Stepping into the box, Miguel Andujar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Too low, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike one.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Here's George Springer. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Chirinos. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And they might consider another bunt if someone else with less pop was in the batter's box right now. But don't expect the same thing. This guy's got a chance to change his scoreboard and put a crooked number up with one swing of the bat.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order. Striding forward now is the DH, Aledmus Diaz. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Comes set, and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single. And a great recovery here as they'll tag their man out on a wild play, and the inning will come. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
But probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Fastball well outside. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. The 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Ready once again, Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 5 runs, 11 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. He'll get it into second. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Third baseman number 2.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be off for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Astros leave 1 as they're